So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this Future Stars Daniel James player review. Now this card came out a few hours ago and it's one that you don't actually have to pay to get, but you do have to complete a bunch of objectives to get this item. And I'm not going to lie, I kind of like this concept. It's very similar to the Odegaard one that was released last week, and yeah, I kind of like this concept of upgrading these players and unlocking the bunch of different cards as well, because along the way you get yourselves like a striker Daniel James, which is 80 rated. You also get a left mid one at some point as well, which is kind of interesting. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts on how EA are doing these Future Stars objectives. And obviously in today's video we are going to try out the best rated version of him, and we're going to see if it's a card worth grinding to get. In the comments I also want to hear from you guys. Have you done the objective already? If you have, congrats, you're absolutely mental, but congrats. And if you haven't done it already, are you working towards it or are you going to leave it? So this is the team we're going to be trying out this Daniel James item in. In-game is going to play as a right attacking mid, a central attacking mid, and also as a striker. We're going to try him out in a bunch of different roles, and we're going to be using the sniper chem style on this guy because I want to boost his composure a bit more. So this is his card. He's got a 4-star weak foot and 4-star skills, which is great to see for a winger, and he's also got high medium work rates too, which is a bonus. In-game stats wise, incredible pace, zero complaints there. He looks rapid, and hopefully in-game he is. His shooting stats initially aren't actually too bad, but we're still going to go with that sniper chem to help boost them even more. He's got 84 finishing on his base item and also 96 shot power, which is pretty mad. The passing stats also don't look too bad. Really good crossing of 90 and really good shot passing of 90 as well, but the long passing rating isn't particularly anything too special at just 66. Over in the dribbling department, this item boasts a 99 rating for agility, 95 balance, and 87 in game dribbling. Obviously, all those stats as well in that section are going to be boosted by the chem style we are using. Finally, how is this guy's physical attributes? Pretty low aggression of 48, but alright strength of 68. Now I know 68 strength isn't amazing, but for a winger that's actually not too bad. Really good stamina, which is good to see, because with him being so pacey we're going to run with him a lot, so hopefully his 95 stamina does hold up in game. Anyway, without further ado, I want to try this card out, so let's get in some games. Let's see how we get on with the Welsh winger. Well, this is the team we face in Daniel James' debut. We're up against a Future Stars Diaby and also a Future Stars Moussa Dembele. Now, I've reviewed that Dembele card and it is awesome. Aubameyang slides the ball through to the pacey winger, who's going to try and get through his gap with just pace, but unfortunately Longley beats him to it. Aubameyang slides it through. Daniel James, oh, did well to get that shot away there, but unfortunately was cleared off the line. Goes with the through ball to James, who has a really good first touch there. And shows good pace to get past Russo on. Going to have a chance to shoot across goal here. It's not a great effort. Unfortunately, the chance is gone. The chance. Aubameyang's played James into space. He's got plenty of pace to offer. What we're going to do here, we're going to put the ball inside. And Felipe Anderson gets a tap in. And just like that, we've tied things up. James, can we get him through this gap? He's beating his man. Another left-footed cross into the box. This time, oh! See, I'm a bit annoyed I've got a penalty there, because I'd rather play on, because Aubameyang was about to get a tap in and Daniel James was about to get an assist. We'll try and dink it down the middle. Hey! At least we got the goal in the end. I'd have preferred the cross goal, but you know. Chance for James to show his pace now. He beats Semedo. He's got a lot of space to run into as well. Can we profit off this? We're going to come inside. Try and dribble around a few players maybe. Hand it off to Felipe Anderson, who makes it free. Made that look really easy. And just before half-time, 2-goal lead. Half-time has come around, and as you can see, we have ourselves a 3-1 lead. Halfway through the first half, I actually did switch to the 4-2-3-1 formation. In the second half, though, we're going to change formation once more. We're going to switch to the 4-1-2-1-2. In fact, no, let's go for 4-2-2. Where has it gone? I've missed it now. We're going to go 4-2-2 anyway, and we're actually going to play Dan James up front with Aubameyang. Aubameyang puts it through for James, who surely won't miss from there, and he won't. Makes certain of it, and straight after half-time, he's completed his hat-trick. Oh, that's so easy just to break people down with this guy's pace. And that's a really nice finish as well. I thought I'd go for a difficult finish there just to see if he could do it. And that's a really nice dink over the goalkeeper. And eventually my opponent decided to rage quit. The game ended in quite a goal-fest scoreline. It actually ended in a 6-2 scoreline. And on debut, Dan James got himself a hat-trick and 2 assists, which is a pretty good first outing. That was one of them games where just like pretty much every shot went in, it has to be said. But nonetheless, obviously very happy with his opening performance. In our next outing, we come up against a pretty strange team, to be honest. He's got some very good players in his starting 11, but he's got a couple of them off chem, and he's also got the 84 rated Odegaard in his team, so I can imagine he's attempting to unlock that item, sorry. Bamiyang. Oh, gets the ball into James. He's going to try and open up some space for himself. Does so with the 10, but then the shot. It's a good save from Costill. Now, I feel like that was a bit my fault there. I probably should have gone for the finesse. But I thought I'd go for the power shot to see if that would work. But unfortunately on this occasion, it did not. But still, good play by James.
Oh, he's given us away. Can they get themselves in front here? It has to
Oh, what a goal. Had my opponent's defence all over the place. And eventually, it's a really nice finish from James right in the corner. James to keep it in. Does so. Oh, I tried to cross it with the flick. Oh, interesting that. Oh, Anderson. Nice cross in the end, but Anderson puts it over the bar. After the first 45, we do have ourselves a 1-goal advantage. In the second half, we're going to switch formation. We're actually going to go to the 4-2-3-1. And I'm actually going to be trying out Daniel James as a central attacking mid. So let's see how he does in that specific role. Chance for Daniel James. He's got around his man, put the ball inside, and oh, Son. Unfortunately, couldn't put that ball into the back of the net. There's a chance for Daniel James to maybe open up his legs. He's got a bit of lucky there, and the ball has actually bounced to Heung-min Son. He's going to return it to James, who's going to go for the finesse from distance. It's turned away by Costill. Felipe Anderson finds James, who's going to use his pace to get around his man. Power shot across goal. And that has found the top corner. And that's 2-0. And with 15 minutes to go, that looks like job done. And there is the full-time whistle. We get ourselves a 2-1 win. I have to say, that game was super tight. But fortunately, we did indeed get the job done. And Daniel James once again got himself on the score sheet. 2 important goals from him in this match. The first one was a bit fortunate. My opponent made an error, but the second one, there was nothing lucky about it. It was just a great strike. As you can see, both my defenders got pretty good match ratings in this game, and that's because we were doing a lot of defending. As I said, the scoreline sums up the game. It was a very tight match. So, after a couple more games with Daniel James in my starting 11, what are my thoughts on this item? Straight up, very good card. Very good item, and this is a card that I'll definitely be using throughout this year's Ultimate Team because it's a very good right wing item. First of all, absolutely rapid, very freaking quick both on and off the ball, and that just makes him an easy player to use. If you find him in space on the wing, get the ball to him and he's just going to run and run for days. He is so freaking quick. Was really happy with his movement as well in game. He makes some really good runs, and that makes him obviously really easy to use once again. Just find him with them through balls and you can do damage with this card. In front of goal, I thought his shot power was top class, so I'm very happy with that. And also I thought his finishing was up to a decent standard as well. I don't think his finishing is anything special, but it's still pretty good. How is this guy's passing? Pretty much as the stats suggest. To be honest, I thought his short passing was very good. His crossing was alright as well. And his through balls were probably a bit better than his 66 long passing stat does suggest. But his through balls weren't particularly consistent. So that's probably where the rating comes into play. Nonetheless, I thought his short passing was great and it linked up very well with the players around him, which was nice. Dribbling now. How is this guy on the ball? Pretty good. He does have 99 agility, so he is expected to feel quite good in possession of the ball, and he does. His ball control, though, isn't too great, which is a bit of a shame. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not as good as some of his other dribbling stats, and sometimes you can feel that in game. But for the most part, on the ball, he does feel pretty fluid, and I definitely feel like the Sniper Chem did help out with that. So if you're going to use this guy, definitely do advise that Sniper Chem, because that plus 10 in-game dribbling boost really helps, and so does that plus 5 ball control rating, and of course the plus 5 composure. So like I keep saying, Sniper Chem is the one for this item. Finally, physically, how was this guy? Well, one thing I have to mention is his stamina was class for me. I was like pace abusing it with him a lot, and his stamina held up really well, so I was really happy with that. His strength of 68 performed as you'd expect. Not amazing, but enough at times to hold off defenders, which is nice. And yeah, I was happy with that. Obviously, like the strong elite defenders are just going to bully him off the ball, but this guy does have a chance against the fullbacks of dispossessing them when they take the ball from him, and also he's got the ability to hold off some of them from time to time. Overall then, what's the verdict on this card? Very good item, and I definitely do recommend doing the objectives to get him. Now, I know with them, most of them being squad battles, it is a bit tedious, but it's not too difficult if you only play against the bronze teams on squad battles. Just keep refreshing and play against the rubbish teams, and you'll have this card in no time. And like I say, I definitely feel like it's a card worth picking up, especially if you run with a Premier League side, because there aren't actually too many good Premier League right wingers in Ultimate Team. Yeah, I know there's that Mo Salah card, but that's a very expensive card. This item for a freebie is brilliant value, so I definitely recommend getting it. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the 86 rated Future Stars Daniel James item. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like rating on it, comment below your thoughts. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next one.